Apollo took out his favorite lyre and began to sing. If I look like some kind of Greek god, well, baby, that's 'cause I am one. God of music and poetry and a rising sun. Any wound without a bandage or suture. With my eyes closed I can see the future and all kinds of neat stuff. He's a god, he's a god, he's a god. People just can't seem to worship me enough. No matter what I do, even if I cough or sneeze, everyone believes it must surely be some kind of sign or divine revelation or emanation that's really profound. My oracles astound, even though they say so little with their ambiguous riddles. He's a god, he's a god, he's a god. I create beings to sing for eternity, hymns of praise to me with words like,
you are the greatest God there is, and we're not saying that just because you will make really bad things happen to us if you don't, but because we sincerely want to. After all, you created us to do nothing but stand around your throne and groan about how blessed, bloody great you are. Curly hair, Apollo, he's got shining eyes, Apollo, he's got an incredible physique, Apollo.
And perfect buttocks. In all modesty, it's great to be Well, after singing that song and accompanying himself on the lyre, Apollo respectfully retired, saying, "Now, you sing and play something, Marsyas." Well, Marsyas looked around. The nymphs were all winking invitations. The fauns were all holding their breath. The satyrs were sitting on the edge of their seat. All the wild children were willing him on. His simple equine mind was clouded by his swollen ego, his eyes blinded by this adoring crowd. He didn't see, on a far-off hill, sat Lone Pan, slowly shaking his head from side to side. Marsyas blew a kiss to the nymphs, juggled his fuzzy brows, let loose a little cocky pony laugh, and put the shimmering, glimmering horn to his lips, thinking, "I will blow their minds." But then Marsyas realized, you cannot play a horn and sing at the same time. And in that moment, his overinflated ego burst, and humbled Marsyas came down to earth. It was so embarrassing. It really was. And so, Calliope and the other muses proclaimed Apollo the victor. And as was his right, the god could do just what he liked to the defeated satyr. You boasted that if this day should ever arrive, you would leap for me right out of your hide. And in one wrench, Apollo tore the skin right off Marsyas' little horsey body. The stunned children of the wilds cried, "No!" But it was too late. Marsyas had met his fate. He dropped the horn and fell dead, his blood seeping into the ground, turning the clay red. And then Marsyas' grandmother, the earth, began to cry, her tears welling forth from her ageless eyes to form a river with banks of red clay, where Marsyas' humbled spirit dwells to this day.